it's Galina, and I'm going to make a Christmas card with a tiny winter scenes. I started by cutting out a gray color A2 card panel, and also I cut out one more panel from a mint color cardstock using a biggest die from Dotted Patterns set number 4. Full supply list you can find in the video description below, as well as in the comments. Next, using a rectangle die, I'm going to cut out a frame from a white cardstock. I cut out from a standard A2 card panel and I place a die right in the center so I get a big frame for my other card project. This die cuts a rectangle frame with 2 openings and 2 thin frames. I'm going to use all the negative die cuts for my card today. Next, I'm going to stamp my winter scenes. I'm using few images from Holiday Village stamp set. This set includes a lot of small tiny details as well as cute little winter houses. I'm stamping few images on a separate white cardstock because I want to create a layered scene on my card. So I'm going to cut out those images and foam mount them on a card. To cut them out, I'm using a coordinating dies for this stamp set. Just look on this cute and tiny snowman. Next, I'm going to stamp the rest of my images directly on these negative die cuts from my rectangle frame. Again, I'm stamping with a black Copic friendly ink, and I placed each tiny stamp on a separate acrylic block so I can easily find the best position for each image. To color the stamped images, I'm going to use just a few colors of my alcohol-based Copic markers. For example, for coloring the Christmas trees, I'm using just 2 shadows of my Copic markers. A dark G07 for shadows and light green marker to blend those 2 colors together. I'm coloring the houses with pink and mint colors to match the colors of my cardstock, and I'm coloring only bottom of each house because this white part is look like a snow, and I will decorate the Christmas village with my snow paste in the very last moment. To color the sky, I combined 2 different markers. As a base layer, I applied my lightest blue color B000, and then I add stripes with my violet color. The number is BV01, and I try to blend those 2 colors together with my blue marker. That will create a more realistic look on this winter scene background. After my coloring is done, I can stamp my sentiment with VersaFine black ink, and I'm using one of the tiny sentiments from the Holiday Village stamp set. I'm placing the rest of my images on these small rectangle scenes, and I'm using a double-sided adhesive foam tape to create a layered effect on these small rectangle panels. And again, I'm using a double-sided adhesive foam to attach the rectangle frame on my card panel. And with a tiny amount of liquid glue, I'm attaching the thin frames inside of my rectangle openings. By the way, I changed the colors of those thin frames with my pink color Copic marker. I decided that pink color will add more contrast to my card. To attach this full card panel to my great A2 card base, I am using a big piece of foam. I found it in my local craft store, but on this foam I need to use a lot of liquid glue to stick it well to the cardstock. To embellish the card, I'm going to use these beautiful Arctic Breeze pearls from Studio Katia. They are white color pearls, but they also have a beautiful multicolored shine. I attach them on my card with a strong liquid glue from Studio Katia, and also I use my embellishment band to place them in the right places. As a final touch, I'm going to apply snow paste on some parts of my stamped images. To create a snow effect on your cards, you can use any kind of white medium, even a white gel pen. Also, you can combine a glitter or chunky glitter with liquid glue to create a shiny snow on the stamped images. And here is my finished card with a lot of shiny elements, glitter paste and colored Christmas village. I hope you like this video. Don't forget to subscribe and press the bell button if you don't want to miss the new videos. Have a nice day, and I will see you next week. Bye!